the United States in a lot of ways was set up to create a civil religion. And we deify the founding fathers. And if you go to DC, I mean, you can see it, like the monuments and the temples that exist there. It's sort of out of control. And if you go into the Capitol building, underneath one of the rotundras is this image of George Washington deified.
Hello guys, this is Vervito and welcome to The Awakening. Was the United States founded on Freemasonic principles? Was the United States created by Freemasons? I've always heard this, I've always thought of this, and I think I've done research regarding that, where the founding fathers were thought to have Masonic ties. All right, so I'd love you to listen to this guy. He's called Stephen Johnson, and he does research regarding the background of the United States and how it was founded and its religiosity.
The United States in a lot of ways was set up to create a civil religion. And we deify the founding fathers. And if you go to DC, I mean, you can see it, like the monuments and the temples that exist there. It's sort of out of control. And if you go into the Capitol building, underneath one of the rotundras is this image of George Washington deified. And the image itself is called the apotheosis. And so it's, so we have like the iconography of Christ, in the Pantocrator, where he's holding up like the fingers and he's surrounded by a concourse of angels. The same exact thing exists of George Washington in the rotundra of the state Capitol building.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's...
People talk about America being an idea as a nation as if it's a good thing, and I am every day more convinced that it's a bad thing that America is an idea before it's a nation, because it means that people treat it as if it's a religion you can just convert to.
Like a creed, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
I
then
don't think it's a good thing that it's creedal.
So you think you think that hesitation I have that people make me feel bad for in the comment section isn't ill-placed then?
No, I don't think so at all. I think that America is the ideals that exist around America are religious. Like if you just hear about the way people talk about American politics and America intervention, America being like the shining city on the hill.
Right.
Like even Ronald Reagan was big on that, talking about this place as being something like the new Zion.
The past few days, when I've been at that window upstairs, I've thought a bit of the shining city upon a hill. The phrase comes from John Winthrop, who wrote it to describe the America he imagined.
Well, so I mean, like the inception and the creation of America, I mean, a lot of it was rooted in Freemasonry. So the American civil religion, it's something definitely worth reading about and looking into. It's this theory that there was a conscious effort made to create something within the civil society of the United States that resembles Christianity, as a way to detract from it and distract from the message of the gospel, and to somehow, I mean, it's kind of like the message of the prosperity gospel, that we're a land blessed and we're a land bountiful. And the reason for that is because we occupy this certain space as being like the new promised land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even to the very point where the founders are called the founding father, that should ring a bell. But majority of Americans has it to say that the United States is founded on Christian principles, which it is to some extent, because Freemasonry incorporates the Bible and the Quran within its organization, within Freemasonry. So it's not that far fetched. The fact that America is founded on a conspiracy, right? On a conspiracy. And the politics that America has today proves that there's someone or a force operating behind the shadow that is making the true decision. All right. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe. This means a lot. Share the video, put it out there so that people can be awake to what is going on throughout the world. All right. Stay tuned.